Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? I just hope that you guys are doing great. I know it's back to school time for most of everybody in the world or in the United States and stuff like that. And, you know, for me, it's putting my kids, you know, through school now. So I'm feeling kind of old, you know. Maybe not that old, but still. When you have kids going to school, you feel old. But for those of you that are still in school, I'm going to go ahead and show you, if you're looking for a quick and easy way to do makeup, to look fresh in the morning, especially when you roll out of bed looking like this and it's not a pretty picture. You don't want the whole world to see that. Keep on watching, okay?
Okay, the first thing you're going to do is get your hair out of your face. So I have a cute little Velcro ribbon I like to use. Isn't it adorable? I think it is. But first, what we're going to use to keep this simple school makeup is a primer. And this primer is actually a pretty nice primer. It's gives you a natural glow without having to put on any foundation. So that's the first thing that I like to put on before I put on powder, foundation, or just concealer. It just gives you that really, really nice natural glow to your face. The next thing we're going to use is a concealer. I'm using a drugstore brand, Maybelline Age Defying concealer. Well, it's a neutralizer is what I'm using to kind of counteract those dark circles, so that when I do put the actual concealer on, it'll be more effective. And I actually like it. This one actually does a pretty good job in neutralizing. And of course, you want to use a foundation concealer brush to go ahead and blend that in. Next is the Age Rewind. Why'd I say Age Defy? I'm not smart. Age Rewind concealer, and this is in the color light, so this is going to go ahead and cover up those dark circles that makes you look like you haven't slept in 5 years. But no, just kidding, you know. But it does a really good job. And again, you're going to want to use your brush to go ahead and blend it in. Use a light patting motion since it's a very delicate part of the face. Next, I'm going to be using, instead of a foundation, liquid foundation, is the Lioele Sun Powder, because you need sunscreen on your face. So that has an SPF of 26 in it. So this is like the most natural that you're going to get. You know, you got your concealer on by covering all the trouble spots, and now you're just going to use a powder to kind of even out your entire face and mattify it. Now that's done. Let's go ahead and use a eyelid primer. I am loving this E.L.F. primer. I mean, it's $1, but it works really well, and I highly recommend it to anybody. Just go ahead and blend. And while that's drying, because you have to let that one dry, I'm going to go ahead and just get my eyebrows done. I'm always going to use my Lancome Eyebrow pencil. I know it's not a drugstore brand, but I really haven't found one in a drugstore that complements my eyebrow shade. And after you pencil it in, go ahead and brush through it to make it look a little bit more natural, kind of smudging it so it doesn't look too drawn on. And go ahead and grab a fluffy eyeshadow brush of your choice. And I am using a E.L.F. palette. I got that off of Hot Look. And the colors are beautiful. They're a very good size, and I got an insane deal. First color we're going to use is like this vanilla color all over the eyelid as a base. It's a nice contrast for your defining color. And then the contouring color is going to be like a grayish taupe almost. I mean, they didn't come with any names as far as the colors go, so that's the best way I can describe it. And just go ahead and just put that in your crease or where your eye meet the socket bone for those of you that have monolids. And just kind of, you know, blend it from the outside in. I'm using a very little bit because of course, again, we're going to want to keep this natural. This is for school, you know, not for a party. And next, go ahead and get a tiny little eyeliner brush and use maybe a little bit darker shade on the bottom because I'm not going to use eyeliner on there. So I kind of want to define it a little bit to make it look like, you know, my eyes look balanced with the top of the eyeshadow. And you just want to go about a third of the way across. Next is the eyeliner of my choice. It is a Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill black. And I'm going to show you a new technique. It's called tight lining. You're going on the waterline of your upper lash line, and this gives you the illusion of fuller looking lashes. So you're not really putting anything on the lash line itself where your eyelid is. You're kind of going under it where your eyelashes meet, and that way it looks natural. It looks like you have a lot more it looks like you have a lot more lashes than you actually do. This is what I love to do when I'm in a hurry. And I like to use a white eyeliner on the bottom of my waterline just to kind of make me look more awake, especially if I haven't been sleeping very well. And of course, after that's done, you've got to, you know, get the eyelash curler, curl your lashes. And as you know, I like to use a mascara primer. My choice of primer right now is the Lancome brand. I don't remember the name exactly. I'm going to have to look at it. But it works really well into building up thin, sparse lashes to make it look like a whole bunch. And I'm going to be using a drugstore, the Covergirl LashBlast Fusion. It's water resistant type, and it actually works really well. I like it. It volumizes, it separates, and it's water resistant. It doesn't smudge, because I have a lot of problems with drugstore mascaras that they like to smudge even on my lower lash line, and I end up having like raccoon eyes by the end of the day. Not attractive. No, no. And just go ahead and repeat the same with the other eye. Next, we're going to go ahead and use blush and bronzer. I found this E.L.F. Blush and bronzer, and I swear it's like a dupe of NARS Orgasm and Laguna, and it's only $3. So definitely an amazing deal for almost identical to the NARS. And, like, you know, just go ahead and get your bronzer, contour where you see fit, mostly under your cheekbone, your hollows of your cheeks. Go ahead and add some blush to the apples of your cheeks to bring out some color in your face. Make sure you blend well. That's just a key in makeup, blending well. No, we don't want streaks. No zebra today. Last is the lips, and I'm using Buxom's lip gloss, and it helps to plump a little bit, has a little tingle to it. And now your makeup is complete. Go ahead and fix your hair, get ready for school, and show the world your beautiful natural face. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Bye.